You don't need more motivation. You don't need another video or quote to light a temporary fire inside you. What you truly need are habits, real practical habits that actually make your life better. You need systems that improve your life one day at a time, even when you don't feel inspired or energized. Because the truth is, motivation fades. But habits? They build your future silently, consistently, and powerfully. Today, I want to share with you 5 habits that completely rebuilt me as a person. These habits shaped my focus, restored my peace, strengthened my self-respect, and eventually led me to long-term success. I'm not here to give you hype or hacks. I'm here to give you what works. Habits that will carry you on your worst days, the days when you feel stuck, unmotivated, or defeated. Because if you truly want a life that feels lighter, stronger, and more fulfilling, this message is for you. So let's dive straight into it. Habit number 1. Create your own morning mindset ritual. Every single morning, you have a small, powerful window of time where your brain is wide open to influence. It's that moment right after you wake up, when your mind is still quiet and your subconscious is most receptive. But here's what most people do. They grab their phones, start scrolling, check their notifications, or read their emails before they've even looked out the window. Without realizing it, they're giving their energy away before the day even begins. What I want you to do instead is claim those first 10 minutes of your day. Make them sacred. Use them to prime your mind for the kind of day and the kind of life you want to live. It doesn't have to be complicated. Take 10 minutes to breathe deeply, focus your thoughts, and set your intentions. You can search for a 10-minute breathwork session on YouTube and just follow along. As you breathe, repeat affirmations that align with who you want to be. Don't say, "I'm trying to be better." Say, "I am better." Don't say, "I want to be healthy." Say, "I am healthy." Speak it into existence. Those words matter because they train your subconscious to believe in your new identity. Combine that with visualization. See yourself moving through the day with focus, confidence, and calm energy. In just 10 minutes, you've set your emotional GPS for how you want to feel and your mental GPS for what you're going to accomplish. No phone, no inbox, no distractions. Just you and your thoughts. While most people wake up on autopilot, you'll wake up on purpose. Habit number 2. Take radical ownership. When I was 19 years old, my first mentor said something that completely changed the direction of my life. At that time, I was showing up late to calls, missing deadlines, and making excuses. One day, he stopped me and asked, "Rob, if a company with 10,000 employees succeeds, whose responsibility is that?" I said, "The CEO's." He nodded and asked, "And if that same company fails, whose responsibility is that?" I said again, "The CEO's." He looked me in the eye and said, "Exactly. So if your life succeeds, it's your responsibility. And if it fails, it's also your responsibility." That moment hit me like a ton of bricks. Because I realized I had been living like a passenger in my own life, blaming circumstances, people, and bad luck for everything that wasn't working. From that day forward, I decided to live like the CEO of my own life. And that meant taking complete ownership of every result, good or bad. Sure, there are things I can't control. But I can always control how I think, how I act, and how I respond. Radical ownership isn't about guilt or blame, it's about power. When you own your life completely, you stop feeling like a victim. You stop waiting for things to change. You start creating the change. Every single decision becomes an opportunity to take back control. And when you live that way, everything, from your mindset to your results, starts to shift. Habit number 3, the do it now rule. This one is simple, but it's a game changer. The do it now rule says, if something takes less than 5 minutes, do it immediately. No overthinking, no negotiation, no procrastination. Just get it done. Why does this work? Because every unfinished task you leave hanging in your mind creates what's called an open loop. These open loops drain your mental energy and scatter your focus. Think about it. How many times have you thought about replying to a message, washing a dish, or sending a quick email, and then carry that thought in your head for hours? That mental clutter is exhausting. So here's how you fix it. The next time you catch yourself thinking, "I'll do it later," stop and ask, "Will this take less than 5 minutes?" If the answer is yes, do it right now. Send the text. Reply to the email. Wash the dish. You'll start building the muscle of follow-through. And that habit compounds over time. It turns you into someone who finishes what they start. Try this as an experiment. Set a 15-minute timer and look around your space. Find as many small tasks as you can, ones that take less than 5 minutes, and knock them all out. You'll be shocked by how light, calm, and focused your mind feels afterward. That's the power of closing loops. Habit number 4. Set hard boundaries with technology. Let's be real. Our phones are running our lives more than we'd like to admit. And the crazy part is, even when we understand the science behind it, it's still easy to fall into the trap. I know exactly how the brain works, and yet if I don't set boundaries with my phone, it pulls me in just like anyone else. That's why I've had to create hard, non-negotiable rules with technology. For me, that means having 2 phones, one for work and one for my personal life. My work phone has no social media, no emails, and no distractions. Just the essentials. My personal phone is mostly for family and real connections. Every night, both phones go on airplane mode at a set time. During deep work sessions, my phone stays in another room. And after 7 p.m., I don't touch it at all. No emails, no messages, no scrolling. I've also turned off every notification except phone calls. Because every ping, every vibration, every red, it steals a little bit of your focus. Over time, those tiny distractions add up and drain your energy. Protect your attention like your life depends on it, because in many ways it does. When you protect your attention, everything improves: your relationships, your productivity, and your peace of mind. You don't have to be anti-technology. You just have to be pro-presence. So decide your own boundaries. Maybe it's no phone an hour before bed. Maybe it's no screens during dinner. Whatever it is, make it sacred. Because if you don't control your phone will control you. Habit number 5. Speak your reality into existence. Words are powerful. They shape your beliefs, and your beliefs shape your reality. The way you talk to yourself, out loud or in your head, literally programs your identity. Stop saying, "I want to be confident." Start saying, "I am confident." Stop saying, "I have anxiety." Start saying, "I've had anxious moments in the past, but I'm becoming more calm and grounded every day." The labels we attach to ourselves are powerful because the mind always tries to act in alignment with the identity we believe we have. There's a beautiful old word, abracadabra. Most people think it's just a magic trick, but in ancient Hebrew it means, "As I speak, I create." Whatever you speak becomes your reality. So pay attention to what you're saying every day. Because every "I am" statement is a command to your subconscious mind. If you say, "I'm lazy," your brain will look for evidence to prove that true. But if you say, "I'm disciplined," your brain will start acting in alignment with that identity. You can even use this with gratitude. If you can fear something that hasn't happened yet, you can also be grateful for something that hasn't happened yet. Speak your future as if it already exists. Say, "I am grateful for the success that's coming. I'm grateful for the peace that's on its way." When your words, thoughts, and emotions align, reality starts to shift in your favor. These 5 habits changed everything for me. They helped me rebuild from the inside out. They gave me direction, discipline, and peace. You don't need to apply all 5 at once. Start with 1. Pick one habit and do it consistently for a week. Then add another. Watch how your energy changes. Watch how your life slowly transforms. You don't need more motivation. You need better systems. You need daily actions that align with the person you want to become. So take these 5 habits, build them into your routine, and watch what happens. Because once you start living with intention, discipline, and ownership, there's no limit to who you can become.